Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
We're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yes, we do.
So this is season 2, episode number 6 that we're checking out today. And you can get early ad-free access to our reactions and see our full watch-along reactions over on Patreon. The link is in the description of this video.
Yep.
Ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
It's pricey. I really do like it.
You deserve something nice.
I do, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Expensive, I shouldn't.
All right, then don't.
Aww.
You know what? I'm gonna get it.
You kids like earthbending? You like throwing rocks? Then check out Master Yu's Earthbending Academy.
Look, there's a coupon on the back. This Master Yu could be the earthbending teacher you've been looking for.
Probably not.
Now strike as if you're punching through your opponent's head. If you pay for the whole year in advance, I'll bump you up to the next belt.
I think the Boulder is gonna win back the belt at Earth Rumble 6.
He's gonna have to fight his way through the best earthbenders in the world.
Excuse me, but where is this earthbending tournament exactly?
It's on the island of Nunya. None of your business.
Jerks. Sokka loved it.
Oh, I gotta remember that one.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah,
Hey,
Katara.
strong guys, wait up.
What was I thinking? I don't need a new bag. Why'd you let me buy this?
Oh, it's almost bed now.
Earthbending teacher, because we're going to Earth Rumble 6.
How'd you get them to tell you?
A girl has her ways.
Nice.
I wonder why no one else is sitting here.
Welcome to Earth Rumble 6!
Let's get ready to rumble.
This is just gonna be a bunch of guys chucking rocks at each other, isn't it?
That's what I paid for.
Just knock the other guy out of the ring, and you win! Round 1, the boulder versus the big, bad hippo!
Oh. Hippo from Tyson's Punch-Out.
The Boulder's gonna win this in a landslide.
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen! The hippo is rocking the boot!
He's got some good moves.
Boomy said I need a teacher who listens to the earth. He's just listening to his big muscles. What do you think, Sokka?
The boulder versus Fire Nation!
Please to rise for Fire Nation National Anthem. Fire Lord, my flame burns for thee.
He missed his calling.
No, please.
See ya.
The Boulder knows how to put the hurt in the dirt.
Oh my god.
That's their Zamboni. The peck dance.
Now, the boulder versus your champion, the Blind Bandit!
The Blind Bandit.
It's just part of her character, right?
I think she is going down.
The Boulder feels conflicted about fighting a young blind girl.
Sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder.
I like her.
Boulder's over his conflicted feelings. Now he's ready to bury you in a rock-a-land.
Whenever you're ready, the pebble.
See what you did there?
It's on.
Listening. Find someone that listens.
And wait.
Ha! Ooh, yeah. End it early.
Still the champion, the Blind Bandit!
He waited and listened.
I'm offering up this sack of gold pieces to anyone who can defeat the Blind Bandit!
Come on, Aang.
Will,
Yay!
Avenge the Boulder.
do people really want to see two little girls fighting out here?
Ooh.
I want to talk to you.
Boo! No talking.
Don't boo at him. Somebody's a little light on his feet. What's your fighting name? The fancy dancer? Where'd you go? There you are.
Ha! Owned! And give me the gold pieces.
I need an earthbending teacher, and I think it's supposed to be you. Leave me alone.
Way to go, champ.
Yeah. He doesn't care about your trophies or money.
Really glad I bought this bag.
He's
It
wearing the belt.
matches the belt perfectly.
That is a big relief.
If we want to find the Blind Bandit, the Earthbending Academy is a good place to start.
You again.
Nicely done. You're the kid who beat the Blind Bandit.
Do you guys know where she lives?
The Blind Bandit is a mystery. She shows up to fight, then disappears.
Let me handle this. You're not telling us everything.
No one knows where she goes.
In my vision, I saw a girl in a white dress with a pet flying boar.
Flying boar is the symbol of the Bei Fong family. They're the richest people in town, probably the whole world.
Flying boar is good enough for me. Let's check it out.
I got my eye on you.
Water tribe.
I saw the kid strike, but there was no earth bending. The Blind Bandit just fell out of the ring. She must have took a dive and split the money with the kid.
Nobody cheats Shin Fu.
That's the flying boar from my vision. Come on.
Think she knows you're here.
What are you doing here, Twinkle Toes?
Don't answer to Twinkle Toes. It's not manly.
You're the one whose bag matches his belt.
How did you find me? Crazy King told me I had to find an earthbender who listens to the earth. And then I had a vision in a magic swamp, and
What Aang is trying to say, he's the Avatar. Not my problem. Get out of here, or I'll call the guards.
Look, we all have to do our part to win this war. And yours is to teach Aang earthbending.
Guards! Guards, help!
Toph, what happened?
I thought I heard someone. I got scared.
You know your father doesn't want you wandering the grounds without supervision, Toph.
I'm pleased to hear that Toph's private lessons are going well, but I want to be sure she's not trying anything too dangerous.
Absolutely not.
Very good.
You have a visitor.
Who thinks they are so important they can just come to my home?
The Avatar.
The Avatar, sir.
Avatar Aang, it's an honor to have you visit us.
How much longer do you think the war will last?
I'd like to defeat the Fire Lord by the end of summer.
Because he has to.
Can't do that without finding an earthbending teacher first.
Master Yu is the finest teacher in the land. He's been teaching Toph since she was little.
Then she must be a great earthbender. Someone else. Ow!
For still learning the basics.
And sadly, because of her blindness, I don't think she will ever become a true master.
I'm sure she's better than you think she is.
Oh!
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
Shall we move to the living room for dessert then?
Relax. Look, I'm sorry about dinner. Let's call a truce, okay? Even though I was born blind, I've never had a problem seeing. I see with earthbending. It's kind of like seeing with my feet. I feel the vibrations in the earth, and I can see where everything is. That tree, even those ants.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
My parents don't understand. They've always treated me like I was helpless.
Is that why you became the Blind Bandit?
Yeah, why do you want to keep lying to them?
You could come with us.
Yeah, you guys get to go wherever you want. That's the life. It's just not my life.
Oh, join them.
Yeah, it could be.
We're being ambushed.
Oh, shit.
I think you kids owe me some money.
Whoever took Aang and Toph left this.
If you want to see your daughter again, bring 500 gold pieces to the arena. It's signed Shin Fu and the boulder.
I can't believe it. I have the boulder's autograph!
Oh, God, Sokka.
She must be so scared.
You think you're so tough? Why don't you come up here so I can smack that grin off your face?
Hell yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, she is.
Here's your money. Now let them go.
What about Aang?
I think the Fire Nation will pay a hefty price for the Avatar. Now, get out of my ring.
Go. I'll be okay.
Toph, there's too many of them. We need an earthbender. We need you.
My daughter is blind. She is blind and tiny and helpless and fragile. She cannot help you.
Yes, there you go.
I can. Let him go. I beat you all before and I'll do it again.
The boulder takes issue with that.
Refers to himself in the third person by his stage name.
Yep.
They're mine.
She's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because they're all gonna be blind in there. Oof. Little mole man. Ooh, damn. The little smirk.
Your daughter's amazing.
Damn right she is. Whew. Take a seat.
Courageous earthbender I've ever seen.
Dad,
Hell yeah.
I know it's probably hard for you to see me this way, but the obedient little helpless blind girl that you think I am just isn't me.
Mm-hmm.
I love fighting. I love being an earthbender, and I'm really, really good at it. I know I've kept my life secret from you, but you were keeping me secret from the whole world. You were doing it to protect me, but I'm 12 years old and I've never had a real friend. So now that you see who I really am, I hope it doesn't change the way you feel about me.
Aw.
The way I feel about you, Toph, made me realize something.
It has?
I've let you have far too much freedom. From now on, you will be cared for and guarded 24 hours a day.
God.
What? We are doing this for your own good, Toph.
Why?
Please escort the Avatar and his friends out.
I'm sorry, Toph.
I'm sorry too. Goodbye, Aang.
Don't worry. There are plenty of amazing earthbenders out there.
Not as good as her.
There you go.
Toph, what are you doing here?
My dad changed his mind. He
No,
said
he
I was
didn't.
free to travel the world.
We better get out of here before your dad changes his mind again.
Yeah, before the guards come.
You're gonna be a great teacher, Toph.
Speaking of which, I want to show you something.
Okay.
Now we're even. I'll take the belt back.
Oh!
I know you two are very different, but I believe you have a common interest. The Avatar has kidnapped my daughter. I want you to do whatever it takes to bring her home.
How did you raise such a cool daughter?
Seriously.
All right, Toph. So, new addition to the team, and she is badass.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I love her spunk.
Mm-hmm.
I love her confidence. I love that she loves to fight. I understand why she felt like she had to keep it hidden from her parents,
Mm-hmm.
especially given how they reacted. But I also love that she had at least one moment where she got to stand up for herself and say who she really was and what she was really passionate about. Just sucks that her parents can't embrace that.
So what's like if a guy is an edgelord, would she be an edge lady then? But it doesn't sound as badass as like an edgelord.
Maybe it's like actor where it can be gender neutral, where like, you know,
Yeah, because
they're all edgelords.
she is what a great introduction just for her character in this. Fearless, and her attitude is a nice contrast and like is a new element to the group, a new mix to the group.
I really look forward to seeing how her relationship with Aang develops because I feel like there's going to be a lot of interesting interactions there. I don't know if he saw her because she was the Earthbender or if she's going to turn out to be the love of his life.
Yeah.
But I do think that she is someone who will unapologetically dish it back to Aang, whether from like a affectionate standpoint and like joking around with friends or like in the arena and trying to one-up him. I don't think that him being the Avatar is going to really mean anything to her the way it means everything to everyone else.
And I mean, when she talked about how she's never really had any friends, I think like Aang probably can relate to that the most out of anybody in this group. And so, yeah, I feel like they're going to have a lot to bond over, but also their similarities. I mean, you could see it in this episode when they were kind of fighting back and forth.
I also have to shout out, like I mentioned her confidence before, but also for having not had a friend her whole life and being so incredibly sheltered, she's remarkably secure in herself. And I admire the hell out of that. Because people are social creatures. Like, you go to school to kind of, yes, learn social interaction, but also through that social interaction, you learn a lot about yourself. And she hasn't had that experience. So to just be so sure of herself, so confident, so aware of who she is and what she has to offer, and just, I'm going to join this team. I mean, it's kind of remarkable, and I really, really respect that. Also, I was cheating my eyes over here earlier because I was trying to see if they showed how she spelled her name, because it sounds like Toff, like T-O-F, but I can't help but think of her as tough. I'm like, she's tough. She's a tough kid, and I love it. So like in my brain, that's her name.
I was wondering why she didn't tell her parents. I'm like if they think you're so fragile and that you can't, like, you know, so you're so handicapped because you of your disability, then like show them what you can do, and like hopefully then they'll give you more freedom. But it was the exact opposite. Then they're just like, okay, now we need to protect you even more from the world and keep an even closer eye on you. So like, man, I mean, her mom went along with it, but felt like it was more the dad that sucked.
It was interesting to me how this kind of got portrayed, because it seems so clear Toph can handle herself. Mm-hmm. That like the knee-jerk response of now we need to kind of not just shelter you more, but almost cage you, to me was almost a bit alarming.
Yeah.
And did not feel like it came out of a place of what's in her best interest, but more like some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like some sort of psychological issue of theirs that is like, they need to be the parents of this fragile creature versus they need to protect this fragile creature. But they kept her a secret, so like that doesn't totally align.
Exactly, because they said they didn't have a daughter, or right?
Yeah, which almost seems like, are they ashamed of her?
Exactly. I think that's more it. I think they're ashamed of her. I think
they're super effed up.
Yeah, and so they don't want to like be the parents of the blind bandit, because like if they had gone out and anything and like seen like the blind bandit, like I mean, you know, I think they would have been able to put it together probably pretty fast. I think it comes from shame, and that's why like that's the only reason that they could hold her back like that. Even with all of her impressive powers, they still like, oh, we don't want to be the parents of a blind kid, like, because then it thinks like her defect is reflective of them, like something was wrong with their genes or their genetics or something like that, that their offspring became blind. So yeah, that sucks.
Daredevil's blind, and he's a badass.
He is.
Toph is blind. She's a badass.
Yep. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access or to see our full watch-along reactions to Avatar The Last Airbender, then check out Patreon. Links in the description of this video.
Yep.
Thanks so much for seeing our reaction, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.